I just refuse to lead a trap, nigga. Bitch, I'm in love with my hustle. Infatuated with my grind. Dedicated to dinero. Bitch, I got money on my mind. I fell in love with my hustle. Infatuated with my grind. Dedicated to dinero. Bitch, I got money on my mind. We go up long first. Since we came over here, we go up and around back there. I was gonna take y'all up thinking spot with God rest his soul, but I'm gonna get him in the middle because this is why I used to take, you know, everybody knows. This is my cutting shit to holler at my brother. My nigga Ty, y'all already know Ty, that's my ace boom, you know what I mean, the real day one. You know what I mean, that's my dog, you know what I mean, this little back here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Right here, 1612, this Ty backyard. Back here, bruh, it's an event that happened. This is why I jumped at. Like, I swear to God, this is why I jumped off the porch. God rest Angelo soul. And matter of fact, I didn't jump. Angelo pushed me off, bruh. Angelo pushed me off the porch up here, bro. Look, this was Ty crib. This was Larry, old spot. Larry, he was like a nigga. He was older than everybody, but he used to hang with all the young niggas because he used to have every fucking game system. So his spot was like the fucking VIP shit. Like, if you got a seat up in Larry shit and can play the game with them niggas, like, you alright, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that shit was like a little secret society or some shit. We used to be up in that bitch, happy as a bitch to be in there playing Bomberman, Mario Kart and shit. You know what I mean? But right here, Ty and them, look. Ty used to stay in this joint. My dogs, Alice and Chooch used to stay in this shit right here. Motherfucking Mike and Tyree used to stay up in this shit. Heavy D and Tubu, Travis used to stay up in this shit. This shit right here, this back alone shit, this shit used to be lit. Like, this where all the motherfucking throw it up and runs and all that shit that happened that, like, yeah, all the little wrestling and shit. But I'm gonna tell you some shit. Like I said earlier, my nigga, when I first came down here, this nigga Angelo was the first dude they ever put pressure on me, bruh. And this nigga, I guess, see, I moved over here like in 4th grade. I mean, I came from Church Hill, you know what I mean? 611 North 31st and shit. Like, it's the hood, it's the semi-trenches, but it's houses and shit. Like, it ain't this, you know what I mean? So I came from over there, like, mom had to move over this bitch. Shit was wicked, like, it's a whole breed of niggas. Like, this, the deep blue sea down this bitch, ain't nothing but sharks and great whales down this bitch, bro. And I bring my old tuna ass down this bitch, like, you know what I mean? And the nigga Angelo was the first nigga. It was like this how it went. Matter of fact, come on, we can go sit in this chair right here. I'm gonna tell this story in this chair right here. But yeah, goddamn, get low, bus. But look, goddamn. Angelo used to stay in that joint right back there. This whole joint, this whole field used to be like, it used to, like I said, semi-jump back. Used to get like cookouts, you know what I mean? It'd always be a cookout right here, a cookout over there, because the little rec center over there and shit, we on the back alone right now. So goddamn, Low used to, you know what I mean, always bully me and shit. Like, he'll always want to rustle a nigga, like, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna front. When I first came down here, I was not with the shit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? For whatever, we ain't gonna make no excuses. House full of women. All that shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, I was in houses and shit. Matter of fact, in Church Hill, I just faced my demons and jumped off over there and got used to swimming with them niggas and, you know what I mean, becoming established over there. 4th grade, I came over this bitch. Niggas was not letting up on my ass, bro. Like, niggas dragged me down this bitch, bro. Niggas put me through it down this bitch for real. And Low was like the main one, bro. From the big niggas to the little niggas, niggas used to put me through it down this bitch, bro. Low, every day we used to and then to make it even worse, we used to catch the same bus stop, everything, you know what I mean? Cause like I said, I lived on Rosecrest. The bus used to come on the corner of Glenfield, right in the middle of all this shit, that joint in the corner. Every day I walk to the bus stop, this nigga Lord had some new shit for me. Like, one day this nigga tell everybody before I get there, he like, watch I make this nigga flirt. You know what I mean? Back then, it was just Curtis. Now watch I make this nigga Curtis kiss the ground, you know what I mean? Where I walk to the bus stop, everybody waiting on me and shit to pull up at the bus stop or whatever. The nigga Tamon down there egging the shit on full fucking throttle. You know what I mean? In that day too, Tamar used to wear some soccer cleats with his crazy country ass. Free that nigga. That nigga had on the fucking like soccer cleats at this young, bro. I just remember, cause we tussled, bro. This nigga came down there. This nigga I pull up and he said, "Kiss the ground." So I'm looking, like, what the fuck? Like, is that a different slang or something, nigga? What the fuck you mean? And I'm looking at everybody just tuned into the shit. And nigga was like, "Kiss the ground," push me and shit. I said, bro, I had too much pride for this shit, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, he had my heart for a little minute. I said, bro, I cannot kiss no ground for you, bro. But scoop my ass, boof, boom. You know what I mean? We down the joint. I lock on the nigga. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was not ready, bro. I lock on the nigga. You know what I mean? That nigga flip my ass over, bro. Mush my head to the ground, bro. Hold my shit down like kiss the ground, bro. Kiss the ground. So I ain't gonna do it, bro. But that nigga mushed my face in the fucking dirt, and I swear me and that nigga went at it like this so much, bro. But like I said, I jumped off right here, bro. Like, you know, enough always get enough, you know what I mean? Tying them, we was having a little cookout out this bitch. You know, a low lil right there. So every time I see him, it's like, you know what I mean? Shit, for me, it's like Debo pulling up. So we having a good time at the cookout, throwing the ring game and shit. I see low little yellow ass walking up the hill and shit. I just get the fucking, like, shaking my head like, man, this shit, my mama out this bitch, everybody out this bitch, bro. It was an old chair. Matter of fact, I was paying that bitch around one time. That chair right there. It's crazy because the same chair out there, ain't that a bitch? That just show you how much the bottom don't change. The same chair out this bitch. The same style of chair is out this bitch. So it was a chair like that. And goddamn, that junk was at a table with a few other junks. So as soon as he comes, my bitch ass started sliding closer to the adults, you know what I mean? Because the grown-ups is right here playing cards or what have you, you know what I mean? The food and all this shit was up here, the kids was down there. So I see that nigga coming, I started sliding, you know what I mean? Closer to the adults and shit. So my nigga, he didn't even give a fuck. Like, my nigga so bold, he pull up on me in front of my mama, you know what I mean? My aunt Pooh, God rest her soul, that's Tyron mama. That nigga pull up on me, bro. It was a chair like that, but the fucking leg was loose. That big ass leg, that leg was loose as a bitch. And I knew, we used to hang here all the time, so I knew that was one of them chairs that if you move, you gonna bust your ass. So I knew the leg was loose on the chair the whole time. Bro came up to me, bro, with that smile, with that big ass gap, bro. I ain't even let him get a word off, bro. I just snatched that leg off and went upside this shit. Bah! My nigga take off, go home, bro. My nigga take off, so the grown-ups like, what the fuck, like, what the fuck, like, why you do that, this and third? My mom was like, nah, fuck that, like, you know what I mean? He done came in here crying about Angelo too many days, like, fuck that he gonna eat that, you know what I mean? So after that shit, it was like, alright, you know what I mean, word in the hood, you know what I mean? Flurt got with Angelo shit, you know what I mean? It's crazy cause shit like that get clout, you know what I mean? So, nigga got a little bit of respect about himself out here that day. And it's crazy cause I'm coming from the store like a week later, like, I got him and shit, you know what I mean? Like, niggas know I got him, like, I got his ass. My nigga, I'm going to the store, me and Ty going to the store. This nigga coming back from the store, bro. This nigga grabs a fucking stick on the way from the store so big, like it fell off that tree that we started at. Like, the tree, the fucking stick had to be like the size of one of these hanger jumps, but it was just a big, dead-ass wooden stick. This nigga, he riding the fucking bike and shit. This nigga grabbed the stick, big-ass stick, he on the bike with that bitch. So I see him coming. I just look at my dog like, bro, if this nigga try me with this stick, you gonna help me? And I was like, nah, that's all you. You know what I mean? Like, you hit him like that, you gonna finish that. And that nigga had that big-ass old rusty stick, he swung that bitch. He hit me in the side. That bitch was so ate up with termites. That bitch broke on my side, bro. And I was a fat boy, you know what I mean? I guess he felt like he got his lick back, you know what I mean? So I just looked at him and was like, all right, bro, can that shit be dead now, bro? Because, yeah. Because now I see, like, I done seen you try and run from me now. Because I'll go upside your shit every time I need to. But it won't no more need to, bro, because that shit just started getting a nigga respect. Like, and that's how a nigga really jumped off down this bitch and was able to walk out the house differently. Like, you know what I mean? Now I ain't tuning no more. I done stepped up, you know what I mean? I'm a piranha out this bitch, but it's still, you know what I mean, snakes and killer whales out this bitch. So, you know what I mean? That's how I really jumped off down this bitch, and that was early. You know what I mean? I started coming outside then. That was early. You know what I mean? That was elementary school. You know what I mean? We still had middle, high school, and adulthood. You know what I mean? I jumped off in and I give a fuck. Like when I moved down here, like I said, we used to, you know what I mean? The house next to me was like a little semi-bando. And then my dog Lavelle and them, you know what I mean? I used to have this shit jumping, like, not to get in too much to it, you know what I mean? Because doing this music shit, you gotta, you know what I mean? Being a real nigga out this bitch, like, you really, it's a fine line. You gotta keep it real as possible, but also keep it as concealed as possible. So, can't get into too much, you know what I mean? But it was just some good days. I heard this shit really molded a nigga to a lot. Like, I ain't know nothing about no drugs till I came out this bitch. I ain't know nothing about no dope. You know what I mean? Like, that joint was a crack house next door to us. Like, the walls got cracks and shit. They used to see through. That shit used to see through to our apartment all the time. You know what I mean? It wasn't for so long that my mama can hide. You know what I mean? Laugh, tell us what the smell was. And that shit flavor being cooked up. But yeah, this pretty much what it been all about. You know what I mean? Like, this pretty much the bottom of the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, there's other places, you know what I mean, all around here that's considered, you know what I mean, the bottom, not rough and roll. You know what I mean? All that shit, black man, good clothes. You know, these all, everything south of JD, but it's the bottom of this. You can't get no more than this, you know what I mean? But, and it's cool, and I say that, you know what I mean, as a good point from, you know what I mean, you really gotta strive, you know what I mean? If you at the lowest point, it ain't nowhere to go but up. And that's how you gotta look at it. You can't be, you know what I mean, content with, you know what I mean, less than nothing. And that's what, you know what I mean, the brand and everything come from. Like, all these people, like, all these people I love out here, bro. Like, all this shit, like, this shit put so much character in a nigga that I've had to use to come out on top of my life so many times. Like, it's like the further you go from the lower you was at, it's like the more respect you get. And it's like they respect you as a powerhouse, but shit, you can step anywhere and do, you know what I mean, anything with anybody, because you already know, nigga, you might got more than me, but look at where you started from, nigga. You know what I mean? Look at what I done made for myself from where I started from, nigga. Now you know, if I could have started from where you started from, nigga, you know I'd have been going dumb right now. So respect me as that, nigga. You know what I mean? Because you ain't even going dumb how I would go if I had your start. But, you know what I mean, this is my start, though. You know what I mean? The bottom end. That's what the clothing line is about. The music is about the mixtape out now, Against All Odds, that dropped Easter Monday, The Resurrection Life. That bitch, I mean, that's a classic already, and that's just not from me. That's, you know what I mean, I don't do nothing self-proclaimed. Like, I gotta hear that shit enough times for the, you know what I mean, even put that shit in my mental. Like, the clothes you already see, Hamburg, like, the streets is really embracing their own. Like, so I don't get it when niggas talk about the city don't support them and all that. No, like, did the city gonna support what's official? Like, nigga, we ain't no bum ass nigga. We need somebody right to represent us. Like, that shit you cooking up ain't doing the trick, nigga. You feel me? Like, and the streets choosing. It's like, it's crazy that you couldn't have chose a more humble, fuckwittable person. You know what I mean? Because I ain't never owned no arrogant or cocky shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just move with the flow. You know what I mean? But it's definitely the brand. Like, love to hustle the shit. I'm thinking about doing a spinoff, but it's gonna be mostly focused on, you know what I mean, right now it's gonna be what it is. You know what I mean? It's love to hustle, you know what I mean? The hot for the love, spade for the hustle, you know what I mean? And it's just for people who really love what they do, people who really love being the breadwinners for their family, going to get what, you know what I mean? Going to do what ain't nobody else gonna do it for them, you know what I mean? Not being content with the bullshit and going to get them something, you know what I mean? This for people who love what they do, you know what I mean? Who take some time out to really nourish their dream, nurture their dream, you know what I mean? But I'm about to walk back down there. Like I said, we're on the back along. We're going to go back down the left cut. We'll go back to the he is about to be out school. Goddamn, that's what nigga wanna do that. Miss Alice. Miss Alice, one of the meanest, nicest people. You gonna be? Like, there's so many people, like, and there's so many people from different time periods and shit. It's like, nigga don't. Like, so many people from different time periods, but everybody, you know what I mean? It's all love till it ain't. It's always all love until it's not. you know. You gotta be able to make it out some shit like that. You really gotta have a mental for this shit. It ain't gonna be nothing. Nobody gonna just hand you, or, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna be from, you know what I mean, no humbug. Ain't shit gonna fall in your lap. Like, you really gotta have a vision and, you know what I mean, the will to manifest that bitch. And that's what we doing, you know what I mean? That's what the, you know what I mean? That's what we trying to get the label to be, Manifested Visions, MVENT. That's what we pushing. Lord of Hustle, that this is just the brand for it. You know what I mean? Flurt is just the character. Thank you, boy. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? This is really trying to run it up. Like, it's just so crazy. Love and shit in there, kid. Things like this shit. We're so humbug for real, for real. Larry really hit me up. Come on, we going to hood gym. Let's go. Shit ain't about nothing. We won't go down hardwood. Walk all the way back. Crazy, bro. Feeling good. We in the trenches right now. Yeah. Don't too many can bring y'all through the trenches like this, man. And everybody pretend y'all already know they stamp snizzle. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I ain't even start that because it's too many in the name. You know what I mean? I'll be naming niggas. I'm fucking out. But I'm talking about this music shit, youngin'. You know what I mean? You already know, nigga that I fuck with. You know what I mean? I'm gonna link it to real. The band boys, Rondell, you know what I mean? My nigga Bunny, AJ, you know what I mean? Yeah, Lil Rexon and shit. And this my dog right here. I can't even think of his name, but I done seen him, man. I ain't even looking his way. Wacky shit. When I was down here, Mr. Kingston used to have this bitch lit. Mr. Kingston used to work with all of us and shit. Fuck with us, you know what I mean? The regular shit. Basketball court back there. I take out back here. We got a little time to burn. You know what I mean? We about an hour before schedule, so fuck it, why not? I'll pick out back here. And this right here, for real, this all my Quan and goddamn my Quan and Jamal territory right here. This shit, this Batarek shit, all this shit, yeah. Roach in them, you know what I mean? Both, well, light-skinned Roach, you know what I mean? Dark Roach, he do his thing and shit, but light-skinned Roach, you know what I mean? Free that guy too, you know, he him Jones for days, but that shit ain't, you know what I mean? I mean, free Buster too, you know what I mean? That's crazy. And rest in peace, Quill, same voice, you know what I mean? That's enough for that. But, oh yeah, they used to have a little fountain down this jump. Oh shit. Yeah, this jump used to jump this little back, this little shit back here, bro. You know what I mean? The playground still back. And this whole loop right here, this Rosecrest turning into South Lawn turning into Rosecrest. It's just the back of the big ass beam. You know what I mean? Like I said, they used to have the beam boys back. This bitch that was AJ, goddamn motherfucking Dale and shit. You know, y'all know Dale Jones. You know what I mean? Y'all here making noise with that music shit going crazy. You know what I mean? But that was they shit, the beam boy. And I remember some nigga named Scott. He had like a blue Jeep with some gold rims. He used to pop that bitch right in the middle of both of them basketball courts. They'll have like little shootouts and shit, cookouts and shit, man. It's crazy because I don't even think they get down like that no more. Like this shit done really turned into the trenches, but I ain't tripping. We about to pick it up. You know what I mean? Wait till they get Flurt this day. Watch what I do with it.
Shout out my nigga goddamn Graphic, you heard me? Hit him up for the motherfucking shoots. You know what I'm saying?
I said, holla, this is Graphics for the visuals, you know what I'm saying? Them jinx like that, they sweet though, you know what I'm saying?
This Graphic Film, we laughing at G, the original G.
I'm here with This Is Graphic Films. You already know we getting to work. Shout him out, man, professional, about his business.